Today, we're looking at the 10 mobile games you've probably never played. Let's jump in. 1. Silver Palace. The game sets in the haunting city of Silvernia, a metropolis trapped in a dark Victorian industrial era. Think steampunk meets dark fantasy, with rainy cobblestone streets and neon-lit Gothic cathedrals, where you aren't just a fighter, you are a supernatural investigator. A large portion of the game involves exploring crime scenes, talking to eccentric NPCs, and uncovering a conspiracy involving ancient blood rituals. It features a cinematic combat system. While you move freely, major attacks trigger high-fidelity animations where you must tap or swipe in rhythm, QTEs, to perform devastating finishers that look like they're straight out of a high-budget anime. It's for those who want a console-quality story and atmosphere on their phone, blending mystery with stylish action. 2. Pokémon Champions. This game strips away the walking in the woods and focuses entirely on the grand stadium. It treats Pokémon battling as a high-stakes professional sport with cheering crowds and TV commentators. The focus is team synergy. Unlike the main games where one over-leveled Pokémon can win, here you must balance your team's roles: tank, sweeper, support. It's a fast-paced, turn-based matches designed for 5-minute sessions. It introduces champion moves, ultimate abilities that can turn the tide of a battle but can only be used once per match. If you love the strategy of Pokémon but find the RPG exploration too slow, this is the pure competitive meta experience. 3. Where Winds Meet. A breathtaking open-world recreation of ancient China during the Ten Kingdoms period. The map is massive, featuring everything from bamboo forests to bustling riverside cities. In this game you can ignore the main quest to become a doctor healing NPCs, a merchant trading goods, or even a wandering architect. The game reacts to your choices. If you start a fire in a field, the wind will spread it. Also, you can run on water, leap across rooftops, and use acupuncture points to paralyze enemies. The physics-based combat feels incredibly fluid. It is arguably the most ambitious open-world game coming to mobile, rivaling Genshin Impact in scale and Ghost of Tsushima in beauty. 4. Sea of Stars. A vibrant, handcrafted world that uses dynamic lighting on 2D pixel art, making the sunrises and sunsets look magical. You follow two solstice warriors on a quest to stop an alchemist's creations. The game removes grinding. You don't need to fight thousands of weak enemies to level up. Every encounter is meaningful. If you time your button presses perfectly with the animation, you deal extra damage or block incoming attacks. You can also break enemy spells by hitting them with specific damage types. It's a masterpiece of modern retro design that feels nostalgic yet fresh, winning multiple Indie Game of the Year awards. 5. Limit Zero Breakers. A sleek, cyberpunk-inspired floating archipelago. The aesthetic is clean, sharp, and futuristic, with a heavy emphasis on neon colors and digital effects. It is a boss rush game. There are no trash mobs to clear, you go straight from one epic boss fight to the next. Each boss has multiple phases and complex patterns. It's all about the limit break meter. By performing perfect dodges and perfect parries, you charge your meter to unleash slow-motion strikes that shatter the boss's armor. It's the ultimate test of reflexes. If you enjoy games like Dark Souls or Cuphead but want them in a fast, mobile-friendly format. 6. Reigns, The Witcher. The grim, monster-infested continent from the famous Witcher books and games, but told through a magical deck of cards. You play as different characters: Geralt, Yennefer, etc. Sitting on a throne or sitting at a tavern. Every person who approaches you presents a choice. Swiping left or right determines the fate of the world. You must balance 4 pillars: the church, the people, the military, and gold. If any pillar gets too high or too low, your reign ends in a unique, and usually gruesome, death. It's the perfect one-handed game. It's funny, dark, and filled with what-if scenarios for fans of the Witcher lore. 7. Glory Ages, Vikings. Gritty, desaturated battlefields of the Viking Age. The art style is minimalist but highly atmospheric, with tall grass swaying in the wind and blood splattering on the snow. It's a realistic tactical slasher. The AI is famous for being incredibly smart. Enemies will wait for you to exhaust your stamina, or they will group up to flank you if you stay in one spot. The game focuses on stamina management. Every swing and block consumes energy. 8. Monster Hunter Outlanders. It's a massive, seamless open world filled with diverse ecosystems. You'll see monsters hunting other animals, sleeping, or defending their territory in real time. You track a giant beast, fight it for 15 to 20 minutes, use its scales to build a better sword, and move on to a bigger threat. It brings the series' heavy combat to mobile. Whether you use a greatsword or a bow, every hit feels impactful. It features full 4-player co-op, so you can hunt with friends. It's the most authentic Monster Hunter experience ever built for mobile, moving away from small arenas into a truly living world. 9. Horizon Steel Frontiers. A lush, post-apocalyptic world where nature has reclaimed the ruins of cities, and mechanical dinosaurs are the top of the food chain. It's a massive multiplayer online where players form tribes. You work together to build settlements and defend them from massive Thunderjaw or Stormbird raids that require dozens of players to defeat. The game focuses on component tearing. You don't just hit the robot. You aim for its radar to blind it, or its fuel tank to cause an explosion. Using elemental arrows, fire, frost, shock, is key to survival. It scales up the Horizon world into a social experience. Seeing 20 players work together to take down a metal giant is an incredible sight on a mobile screen. 10. My Time at Sandrock. The desert town of Sandrock, located in a whimsical post-apocalypse. It's dusty and rugged but filled with charming characters and hidden tech from the old world. In this game you are a builder. The town is struggling, and you are hired to fix it. You'll spend your days mining in ruins, building giant machines, farming in the sand, and participating in town festivals. You will explore dungeons filled with robots and mutants. The combat is light and fun, using hammers, daggers, and even guns. It's the ultimate life sim. If you want a game where you can sink 100+ hours into building a home and becoming part of a community, this is it. Which of these 10 surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments, drop a like, and subscribe.